welcome back. I want to do an extension of yesterday's video, so let's get down to it, man. A little bit of coffee talk. If you don't know, my name is Shane Fell, and this is where we talk about hair. I've been studying hair since 2006, and I first started wearing locks on my head and studying locks back in '99. So you can imagine I might have a little info for you. Alright, had to get set up there. Anyways, guys, so cheers. Anyways, let's get down to it, you guys. What I want to talk about, because I touched on different types of manipulation of your locks, let's kind of delve into that a little bit really quick, just to get a deeper understanding of our locks, okay? So if you've been following along, you'd have a little bit of an understanding that all hair types will lock up if left alone. This concept gets us into freeform locks. It's a whole type in itself. Freeform locks, if you just leave the hair alone, they will eventually lock up. Now, obviously, the kinkier and curlier the hair, the easier it is to lock up. Though all hair types will lock up if left alone, which brings us to all hair types will continuously grow and maintain themselves if left alone. For the most part, you do want to pay attention a little bit to, I suggest to any person on a freeform lock journey to every once in a while go through and check and make sure all the hairs are going in the right place. Unless you're growing the freeform journey like that lets you kind of grow a bigger base and they kind of grow off of that and continue off of that. That's just like, but every once in a while separating is even nice too. But beyond that, that's all hand manipulation, right? Very low level hand manipulation. Then getting further into that would be doing the small little hand manipulations of, like, say, grabbing out and separating all of the hair in that section of lock, right? And then twisting it. I don't have a mirror, so I can't see if it's exactly perfect, but, twisting. And then that can stay there. Now, beyond that, you've got root rubbing for our hair types, right? For the more straight and wavy hair types. And then getting further into that, you've got latch hooking and pulling the loose hairs in through and root rubbing. When you have kinky or curly hair, you can just leave it at the twisted spot, right? And that will stay there. If you really want to set it and not use any product at all, no gels, no waxes with the twist part, you can utilize water as a wet set and it will stay like that as well, just for your knowledge. I suggest to anyone that's doing twist and lock to always let your locks breathe before you go back into the next twist. It's important to let all of those loose hairs, if you paid attention to that last video, all the loose hairs that have shed in the 50 to 100 range a day, you need to let those, once you've taken your twist back out, you need to let those loose hairs that have come out lock up and do their thing before you go back into a twist. So going from twist to shampoo to twist again isn't necessarily the best route. Oh yeah, and if you enjoy what's going on with these videos, man, hit the like and hit the subscribe and let me know if there's things that I should tweak or change up, or different things that you're digging or different things that you're not. Like, I'm gonna be writing some more music that's gonna... Anyways, beyond that, then we've got more hand manipulation, which gets us into, like, weaving the hairs for each one in and out, and then you go further in from latch hooking into crochet hooking, right? And then that's like the furthest part of manipulation that you've got. Now you've got a whole nother subset of locks that I would probably consider inside of the pleat. The other part of that is what happened in the westernized parts when, I'm just gonna fucking say it, when the salon industry thought they were going to put their hooks into locks and started just trying to capitalize on shit. So they just shoved a whole bunch of wax inside of everybody's hair. And that was like the beauty industry standard of it, because you had to get it clean inside of the shop to get it in your chair. It was a really bad idea. Anyways, we're going to get beyond that stuff, but that's a whole nother subset, and you shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff anyways. We've all learned that by now. Unless you're actually in the tribe that does the pleats, but, like, regardless, that's not wax either, right? It's not unhealthy for the hair. It's not suffocating the hair. Anyways, let's get past that. All I really wanted to touch on was all the different styles of manipulation and where we're at with locks, as far as, like, it is your choice to go into having somebody twist you out or somebody crochet you out, versus you doing all of your own stuff versus you not doing anything at all. It's literally all choice, and your locks will most generally continue to grow and be healthy locks. They're just gonna have specific looks, which hopefully, if I was smart enough, I threw a few in there at least to, like, do some editing. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, you guys. I got shit to do. Happy locking.